everyone, it's Michelle with Promote Local, here to talk to you today about pain points that we see with our clients, and maybe it's a nicer way to say capacity challenges, but just, deficits that sometimes we see with clients, and then provide a couple recommendations on how you can, get rid of those pain points as an organization. The first one we're going to talk about is, that there isn't a dedicated person or marketing department or communications department that really takes charge of doing communications and outreach activities that could greatly benefit the organization. And it's really hard to get started on a marketing campaign when you don't have someone leading the way. It becomes especially hard if you have to have a huge group of folks that are interdepartmental deciding on marketing campaigns. That can really slow things down. The second thing I see a lot is that there isn't a centralized communications and outreach plan. Departments are very siloed in their activities. So one department might, be throwing an event as an example, and they, do really great promotional planning for that, but then other departments aren't aware of their activities, and then really measurable goals aren't set, and so you don't really know what worked and what didn't when departments are running their own marketing campaigns. The last big pain point that we see is that, simply someone doesn't have the knowledge or the skill set to perform one activity involved in digital media. So that might be, graphic design, video, social media management, email marketing management. People can't be experts at everything, and it's pretty natural for us to identify gaps in people's skills, and what they need to do when they're working for a small to medium-sized business is work around that gap, or we'll talk about more recommendations to have the most effective marketing campaign and overcome those gaps. So now I'm going to talk about 3 recommendations we have to overcome these barriers or these pain points for small to medium-sized businesses. The first one I always start with is, get together and create a comprehensive communications and outreach plan for your company. Everyone can get together once and identify, the strengths and potential weaknesses of departments, figure out how you're going to fill those gaps, set some measurable goals, and figure out how you're going to measure to make sure that you're reaching your goals. Also, people really need to have specific roles assigned to them so that everyone's held accountable for their piece of the communications and outreach plan, and that will really help you keep moving, certain campaigns forward. Another thing I really like to recommend to small to medium-sized businesses is get someone, out in the community learning about some of these marketing activities, and, maybe grow someone in your organization who has an interest in social media marketing or digital media, and let them grow and learn things from the community. 3 really good places that I go to in the community to learn or send employees to are some of those sessions at the American Family Insurance Dream Bank. They hold a ton of sessions about social media marketing, how to develop a marketing plan, what tools are out there to build websites. It's such a variety of awesome content there, so check them out. The other place I'd recommend is the social media breakfasts. They take place once a month, and they host a different speaker each time. I've seen some really, really good presentations there about company buy-in on campaigns, social media marketing, accessibility in social media. It's just a huge variety of topics, so that would be a really good place to look as well. The last place is, of course, getting involved with Dane by Local, our local business organization that gets all of our small to medium-sized businesses in Madison area together to learn from one another in all kinds of business areas, including marketing. So I would really recommend checking out Dane by Local. We are members, and hopefully sometime in the future we'll be speaking there, so you can learn more from us, maybe too. My last recommendation is, maybe if you don't have the capacity, someone isn't going to ever become the expert in marketing, or you just need a little bit more help, work with a local marketing agency to help you get a foundation laid and set up a plan so that you guys can have success with marketing campaigns. With a lot of our clients, we kind of do a waterfall, like a cascade plan, where In the beginning, we'll do a lot of hand-holding. We'll, be teaching a lot of skills, the organizations, but we'll be taking on a lot of that work to get their campaign started or get their plan started. We'll help them create that initial plan. But then over time, once they see the effectiveness of creating a plan and some results start coming in, people get more excited. Someone usually steps up and we can teach them, all the skills that they need to continue to run successful campaigns without us. So consider that and call us if you just have more questions or need help. Thanks for watching this video. I hope our outside noises aren't too bad. It's the first days of spring and we want to be outside. Like we say in Wisconsin, it's so nice out. So
no, you say that.
I say that. Other people say that. Everyone says it. It's so nice out today. So anyway, check out the rest of the content in our blog and comment below if you have more pain points that you've seen. If you're a marketing agency and you work with folks and you have other pain points that you want to identify and provide recommendations to, do it below. If you're an organization that has now realized that you might have one of these pain points and you want a deeper dive recommendation or insight from us, let us know. Oh yeah, and subscribe to our channel.